Blessings and salutations, wonderful Geminis and across watchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and it's a general collective read, so it might not resonate to all of you. But how many of you, I truly appreciate your view. Also, if this happens to be a video that that's for you, you feel connected to it, can you please like the video, comment below, of course, if you choose to, and subscribe if you haven't, and if you did, thank you kindly for doing what you did, because not only helps my channel grow, it also helps me to connect to you as well. With this still being general reads, because it's for everyone who, because I don't know you personally, because I don't do personals at this time. I just want you to know that I'm going to try to get as much as from this read as I can. You know who's who to the magnitude, where to put them. Never forced to read. I have to stress this. But let me say this real quick before I get into the decks here. I did a pre-shuffle. I started this read, and I don't know what happened with this camera. I was just looking at the home screen. So again, I'm gonna start this read again, but it was already confusing enough because it was looking as if, for some of you coming into November 22, the message I was picking up, and let me just say, this air energy was being very hard to read. That's why it's been so spaced out, not just on the Wi-Fi. It's just been with the air sign energy I've been feeling. But neither here nor there, I'm just going to say that it was showing that there was some deception that is aware. Somebody's aware of it. And even down to the accountability that I've seen a couple of times where somebody's owning up that they came up short, or whether in the connection or with say self. But either way, it looks like there is where there's a place where somebody really isn't needed something. You know what, I'm gonna put it like this. It just looks as if if somebody feels like they know they wasn't doing or giving their best to either to themselves or whatever they were supposed to do. It could have been a job, it could have been a connection, it could have been an invest. Either way, we're going to try to see if we could get collectively, okay? And we're going to read together, because I'm not going to do, that's the only pre-shuffle that I do without you, okay? Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Geminis. Amen. I had to peek at the screen to make sure we still recording. Let's see, we have for Gemini, November 2022, for the highest good. Please show me what I need to see. Just after they know what's happening around Geminis, please, for November 2022. Please show me what I need to see for Gemini's highest good. Please show me for Gemini, please. November 2022, for the highest good of Gemini, please. Three, please, for Gemini. For Gemini, please. Alrighties. We have a happy birthday. We have a grenade. Interested, interesting. Empath here. With a proposal. Self-work and care. I think you're focusing on that. Really not trying to be caught up in certain things at this time. I think some of you are really trying to be more secluded. For some. The last one I see is the Gemini card, the Lovers. Here. So let's see what's... Okay. I believe this, even with your focus, is really trying to... I think your faith is being tested. I think you're questioning things. This ransom here is also seeing that you want to make sure, too, that you're not being taken advantage of. Ransom feels as if somebody's looking at what you have and feeling as if, they could basically, I mean, y'all know what I mean, and take something from you and make you pay for it to get back in return, or in a sense of feeling to where I'm starting to see where, for some of you, thinking that, it's taking accountability that somebody's really trying to take more from you than they deserve. Or that's not even theirs. See a rocky ending. But you have some coinage. You have some coinage that you're focused on and you're working on and you're building on, but you're definitely trying to do it in the most strategic way that makes sense for you. That's for some. I'm just telling you what I see for some of these. I'm just trying to understand, because I'm telling you, Geminis, even when I did the Aquarius read, it's just more or less this air was being so evasive. The challenge in the past I see is a happy birthday. It had to do with it. Maybe it was your birthday that was a challenge. Your last birthday was a challenge. Something happened to where currently where I see this grenade energy. So there's more or less, there's like, it's like once you let go, it explodes. Interesting. So something have you pondering on what is their motive here. Some of your questions, they doing things just like, first it's like the challenge was, is this a gift? Is this a blessing? Is this just about you? That's the challenge. Or this was something that you had to hold on to in order for it to not destroy everything around you. I don't know what I'm seeing here, because I'm seeing the Seven of Swords, and somebody's really questioning somebody's motives here. Let's just see. Let me get some clarifying cards for our wonderful Gemini. Just before I get into the whole read for you, I just gotta get a feeling of what this is here. Just to make it more clearer about Geminis, please. November 2022. Even when the Lovers came out, that Gemini energy was there as well. The choice. And then it says happy birthday, and that's Gemini itself too. So I'm just trying to see, what is clarification of happy birthday, please? Alrighty, the first one is, just needed 2, but 3 came out. Yeah, you thought it was really just, that happy birthday is about, well, you think something is just a gift, a blessing. It's clarified with the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles with the Daughter of Cups in reverse. What I don't understand is who is entitledly, like I said, that Daughter of Cups in reverse give me immaturity. It just, maybe the challenge in the past had to do with somebody showing some immaturity with a gift, a blessing, stability. And it was, I don't know, because we're going to get, but I'm telling you, that's what I feel. I feel as if somebody's very unapologetic, thinking like an entitled energy, as if something was supposed to be given to them. And the challenge, let's see for this grenade. The grenade, ooh, sugar, honey, iced tea. 2 of Swords, the Queen of Wands in reverse. When I say a grenade, it's like a pen holding, and if you let it, pull that pen out, explode. So way I see it looks is with this Mother of Wands in reverse is definitely
toxic, feminine, insecure, that energy. I don't know. Don't it could be a male. It doesn't mean that the energy represents how the level of petty. It just looked like this was just an adamant energy that somebody really felt like if they didn't hold on, like once they let go, they was gonna show they ASS. Interested and interesting. Let's see. Let's see. 3 of Wands. Ooh, that 7 of Swords came out again. In reverse with this Queen of Pentacles. Mind you, the Queen of Pentacles was in reverse. It's just switched. It just switched. In a pre-shuffle, the 7 of Swords was upright and the Queen of Pentacles was in reverse. But when it comes out to how it's working out, the 7 of Swords is in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles is upright, nurturing, loving, and it went to, that's a good thing, because it looked like it's some super duper tension and misrepresentation. 7 of Wands in reverse. Who's this? Yes. It's a very defensive energy. It's more like somebody is really, and it looks to where somebody go into something thinking that they're more needed or entitled to something, and if they don't do, once they not there, something's going to just fall apart. But it's more or less looking to where, what was the intentions even going into this connection that's interesting. It's like, why even engage? It's looking to where this whole play seems super confusing. The Devil's in reverse. I guess you only know this better than me, because somebody's taking accountability and fighting the toxicity. So somebody, I think it's somebody's defensive energy from what happened to them in the past made them go into a certain connection thinking things were going to move a certain way, and when it didn't happen that way, it's more or less, it's changing the perception. It's making them like ease up and calm down. Because somebody's already looking at this not going to work, or only going to work for a certain amount of time. That's what I see. Trying to get as much as they can. That ransom, I think that's what it is. If somebody's feeling like, oh, I want to get as much as I can, and it means while I'm here, because I just know it's going to go left. Alrighty. Sugar honey iced tea. Let's get to the read for you, Gemini, because I'm like, what is going on all up around you? I don't know. What are we going to see? Alrighties. Let's see. I'm going to flip these cards so I can see what's going on here. I don't get it, but I'm about to. We're going to get this together. This card's just slipping and falling everywhere. All right, let's see what we have for Gemini. Please, let me see for the highest good of Gemini, November 2022. Please show me what I need to see for Geminis, please. November 2022. November 2022. All these reads won't be as long as these. It's just that I know my schedule's changed in the next few days, so I'm going to try to get as much information as I can for you for November 2022 for Geminis, please. Please show me what I need to see. Come on, cards, work with me. Thank you kindly. Thank you, Gemini energy. Okay. First one out is the 7 of Cups here. Your options. all over the place. That's what you feel. You're looking around at all these things that you got going on that you can do. Yeah. Let's see for Gemini, please. Gemini, please. Ooh, and gee, you got all these, there's so many sevens. So many sevens. And let me just say this. I'm going to tell you something real quick that I see right here. But I see Gemini. You're looking at a lot of your options, right? Because in the past, with this Hangman and the Seven of Wands, there was a challenge here. As far as being stuck to, like, it was like you was tied to something that you felt like you had to, deal. The challenge was the dealing with something in a place that felt, it was like always this energy to prove that, like what your intentions was, which is like somebody was stuck in a place to where as much as they had love, it was more or less of a convenience. And even with the convenience, it still was with this endurance there where you're looking really good. Let me just explain that. I know some of you may not care, but it looks good to look good. But what it shows currently with these options you're looking at is this Ten of Swords and this Devil here. The end with the Devil. Amen. Capricorn energy. But what I'm seeing here, what's coming is like deception on how the cycle is ending. Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, and Pisces. Okay. I like this. I like this Ace of Cups here showing that there is this end of this toxic thing you was tied to. Because the challenge was in the past of being, even with this Hangman energy, stuck to a place that you know that you're enlightened to the fact that you don't, it's things you see in there that you really don't want to be around. Even with all the love that you have and they have for you, there's still a determination to just cut through the BS. As far as the BS is all the things that was preventing your happiness. All the things that was making things difficult for you. Okay. See Libra, Cancer. All right, let's see. What else we got here for, keep seeing this Ace of Pentacles, which is beautiful. Let's get some, let's see. Let's get this deck here for Gemini, please. Show me what I need to see. November 2022. November 2022. There's communication coming, or more movement, or travel. But I definitely see your problems, whatever they were, having a silver lining. Like, yeah. Let's see for Geminis, please. The highest good for Geminis. Please show me what I need to see for Geminis, please. Alrighties, let's see. Alrighties, for Gemini, please. November 2022. All right. Mmm. Mmm. Wow. Okay. So, I see even with this energy, even with the tied to certain things in the past, I think you really was more heartbroken than you led to, more hurt than you led to believe, let them to believe. It's like somebody was holding in a lot of pain. And for some was just doing their own thing. So it was like it wasn't affecting them as much as people thought it was. Because it's like, okay, you're doing things, I am too. That was really looking like that was happening for some of you. Now, where this end has come of the toxicity, I see it's the end of them playing the jokey jokes and smiling and kiki and all that other stuff that they thought that they was playing with you with. That I think that little feisty fun kiki that was done in the past, despite everything that was wrong going on, I think that came to the end. That's the completion. That's the accountability, because it's like it's adding up to that. Excuse this hood NYC. Pardon me to sirens, but I take this even when I hear them, since I don't believe in coincidence, as it being more of an emergency, more necessary for someone to get this read. Especially when the devil come up twice. Yeah, devil on devil. I see. Yeah, the toxicity and this, like, it seemed like it's so devious that to the low that someone goes. And the fact that you kept a smile or you looked the other way or you kept yourself busy, it's like they was okay with that. And that's why it's like more or less with the Seven of Swords of strategizing, making your move is more or less the giving them a dose of their medicine. It's like somebody feel like you don't owe them that explanation. You know, it's like this freedom you're taking, this distance, this cycle that's ending, is literally from you. It says reading, research, and raising your awareness. Basically, getting to the basics and confirming your information to show that it's better off for you just to end this cycle. These extra cards here show spiritual, and I don't know your faith is just saying it's enhanced, because your anxieties and all this thinking of certain like your own contradictive thoughts was causing some anxieties. So now you more or less do this balance of raising your awareness is sent you to this place, and also with your options and ending this toxicity have you glowing, which is amazing. The world. The world. The world again is that cycles officially closed, but it's also saying there's so many new beginnings. You're taking the world on. It looks like it's a lot of travel, but it looks as if also too you are just like in this new space. It's like this is these eyes from this child taking it on. It's not on some immaturity, but it's like I don't have all the answers and I don't care. I'm still going to learn as I go and as I grow. Right behind that is what? Three of Pentacles. And also that spiteful and delightful is letting me know too that this here is definitely, I'm feeling a tit for tat. And I'm not, look, this is no judgment zone, but this look like some tit for tat, and it only gets away when it start interfering with your cards coming up upright. Because everything so far, like, your Wheel of Fortune. I mean, as long as your Wheel of Fortune don't flip as far as you getting too messy in it. But as far as standing your ground and feeling with, doing what's best for you, with just not even standing your ground, but moving away from the things that affect you. However it is, it just looks like this is a new beginning. Let's see. For Gemini, please. What's your message for Gemini's high school? Please show me. I need to see for Gemini, please. Okay, so Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo come out heavy. Capricorn heavy in this read. Doesn't mean that's who they is necessarily that person. I want to just let you know. Major arcana is in Pisces. Let's see for Gemini, please. I said, as long as what come up upright, and there it is. And there it is. It's upright. The Wheel of Fortune is upright. I see. Let me just say this. A lot of you stayed in the challenge in the past. The challenge, and like I said, a lot of you stayed because of some of you, it wasn't all bad for you. It's like, of course, everything is not all good and bad, but it just looks to me, what I see is that they became more unapologetic with the bad. It's like, it's more or less not even it's not like they didn't care or didn't try to protect your heart. So it caused some pain to the point where you couldn't look the other way or think in any time that you could smile behind the fact that the effort that someone made when it came up to taking it, understanding the magnitude of the pain it caused. So even with that being said, it's currently where you feeling more or less that you don't see them as something secured, like you see them that they threw everything away. And so since it's like it was so easy for them to do that, it looks as if you just more or less trying to totally focus on yourself and heal from the fact that this affected you so many ways. Like with this Three of Swords, it's like not only affected your heart, it affected your finances. But the Five of Pentacles here shows that this energy not like left out in the cold. It just looked as if somebody motives was coin based. Like a lot of times, like the person who somebody was really looking out for themselves in a way of, and it seemed like lizardy. So, I don't know what it is, a lizard, an alligator, a crocodile. It's just something that looks as if it want to feed off of something, coming up out the swamp. I don't know. I was trying to tell you with them sevens. I want to see with them sevens because the angel numbers kept coming out. So I just want to be sure what it was. And the strength on your spiritual mission, your soul path. Release what don't support your mission because it causes detachment. Look around to future with excitement. This journey is about love because it's made for you. Amen. Mind you, I seen that. Look at this. Right behind this Wheel of Fortune upright is the star in reverse with this Chariot in reverse. So it's showing that there's still some healing that needs to be done to get that your wish fulfilled, because you're moving to your, but it's not a fun, it's not feeling like, it's working out for you, but it don't feel as good right now. And that's just the newness of adjusting to that for some. Okay, let's get the advice and outcome for you wonderful Geminis. I'm just still looking at to see if I'm missing anything to tell you. Okay, Gemini, please show me I need to see for November 2022. For Gemini's highest good. Please show me what I need to see. For Gemini's, please. For Gemini's, November 2022. Gemini's, please. Gemini, please. Yay! Yay! Okay, let's get it for Gemini. Let's get Gemini, please. For Gemini. November 2022 for Gemini. For Gemini, please. For Gemini. Okay. What I see is totally looks as if it's like somebody just was like trying not to, telling themselves they're not gonna cry. I'm not gonna cry. I'm not gonna show no weakness. And it's like, okay, they don't have to see. They don't have to see. That's not their business. But what I see is you are letting go. Letting go all the whole, that negative space that was in your brain and heart and choking you and making you feel what you think. That is done. You're holding on to your coinage, to your investments, what's true to you, the things that's solid. You understand what I'm saying? And you're moving to this, like you're taking, like it's a transition, okay? Even the way it looks at this Knight of Pentacles changes. Like, it looks as if this Knight of Pentacles and this Death card is one and the same. Like, it just goes into this mode, to this new phase in Scorpio season. It just looks like that. And now it goes to this introspect and healing. And it's also really becoming aware, like owning it, like, OMG, I said coming aware, and it's raising awareness is right here. But it's like healing, like truly healing from this, like not even trying to say, okay, I'm all right, but literally between, like, in your safe space. Now look at this here. I'm going to get clarified. Oh, sugar honey iced tea. So even when I see even in the return, it's an untold story there. So that means it's more to know. And it's upright, so it's unlimited possibilities. I'm rubbing my hands together. Yeah, it's unlimited possibilities when you see it upright, which is a good thing. But it's showing there's a return here, maybe to address some things. I don't know, but we're going to see. Because even when I seen that untold story behind it, it could be many things. A lot of things came along when you shed that, went into this new phase and came, it's like some things have changed. Alrighty, let's see. Clarification of the advice and outcome. Capricorn and Scorpio is here. But everybody's here. Just want to make that super clear. Everybody's here. Ladies, let's see. I even seen in this cut the Count of Judgment again with your Ten of Cups. So I just really see beautiful things. It's just that this is like the healing process. Mm-hmm. Ooh, sugar honey iced tea. Okay. Okay. Let's see what hit the floor, because a whole lot did. A whole lot. Okay. So face up was this Three of Wands, Empress, World in reverse. And Pentacles in reverse. Let me tell you what I see real quick. Let me just tell you what I see and how we're going to end this read. Okay, so what I see as far as advice and outcome is like once you detach, I see, and you look to see how things pan out on their end. Like, okay, I did my part as far as I'm not engaging in that. I'm focused on me. So you're seeing like basically, I think the way you ended things wasn't just what I never want to see you again. I think it more or less was like, I'm taking care of some business, and hopefully, who knows, we'll see each other again. But in the process of you holding on to your investments, they start to really grow in abundance here. I mean, I'm kid you not. To the point where you start to see where I don't have to move so slow, because honestly, that slow movement literally gave opportunities that wasn't supposed to come in, because if you was moving like away from it a little faster, which I don't know how, however it go, you would know. But it's like if you're feeling like you could get out of a certain situation faster than the people or situation that's left behind won't get a chance to slow you down. I mean, that's what it looks like. It looks like, you're just looking in this introspecting healing. Like, I just want making sure that it don't get a chance for anything to ever affect you in that way again. This disappointment was a pivotal moment for you to see that you'll do everything and anything necessary to defend and protect this beautiful, confident, amazing, alluring person that you are. You're like, if I'm going to lose sleep, it's going to be off of getting my ideas moving, my jobs done. It's like even when you're, whatever direction you're going currently, and I'm going to leave this here, Geminis, is that you're just not trying to be burdened by no more shenanigans at all. And if you have to pull out the claws to make sure it stay that way, oh, I see that happening. But that's what I see. I hope this read helped. To those who really stayed for the whole message, I truly appreciate you. And I hope you come back. Love and light.